So I'm editing this video and I realized there's tons of crackling noises from FaceTime, so I apologize. Hey guys, it's Riley's Storytime. So right now I have my friend on the phone. Her name is Caitlin. Here, wait.
Hey.
What?
What?
So today I'm going to be doing my first video, and I'm also going to be sharing a scary story time that I guess you could say like paranormal experience that happened to me. And this happened 3 years ago, and it actually came back like, I want to say 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay. So basically she's going to be on FaceTime for this video.
And confirming what happened.
Yeah. So basically, oh my god, I keep saying basically, I hate when I do that. So 3 years ago we went to my grandma's house for a vacation, and she has like a few friends down at the beach because that's where she lives, and we were spending the night at her friend's house with like a few other people, and it was sort of just like a girl sleepover just with like older people than me. Sorry, I thought I heard someone coming. And so yeah, it was just like that kind of thing. And as soon as you walk into her house, like when you get to my grandma's friend's house, she has this huge old door. Oh my gosh, Caitlin keeps making faces, and like, seriously, like my phone is right here, and then here's my iPad, so I can like see her. So as soon as you walk in, you get this eerie vibe, like this is like an old house. Okay, so like I was saying, you get like this eerie vibe, and it feels like you just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like this eerie vibe, really creepy, and really old, I guess you could say. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, on the first floor she had, I didn't really get to see like the whole house because like obviously it's not my house. And we mostly just came there because like here's like her kitchen, and then she has a door to the pool. So we basically just hanged in the pool. Like I hanged in the pool like all day long. And after that, we sort of like stayed up to like 1 in the morning, I guess you could say, something around that time. And then I walked upstairs to go to bed, and she has this like really big second living room upstairs, and it has like a couch. So I slept there with what's her name? Basically, I guess you could say like technically my aunt, but not like really. It's just like my mom's like really good friend, and let's call her
Matilda.
Let's call her Nikki. Okay. So
Okay.
I slept upstairs with Nikki, and we were, everything was fine. Like no one else was really up there. Like there were like 2 other rooms where 2 other people were sleeping, but those were like sort of like in a distance. So like if you woke up, like you wouldn't be able to see like their rooms. Like their rooms were pretty like far away from our area. So, and they had like bathrooms over there, so they wouldn't even have to come over to the couch area like at all. So right like across there was a door which led to the bathroom. So after like I guess 30 minutes, I went to bed, and I got like really good sleep until about 3 in the morning, I want to say, maybe 4, somewhere around there. I woke up, and I was like facing the couch, and so I turned around because I had to go to the bathroom, because usually right when I wake up I have to go to the bathroom. So I basically turned around, and like I wiped my eyes, and I look over into the corner, and I see a girl, and this girl has like a dress, and like you cannot. She wasn't in color. She was just sort of like, as you could say, grayish, but she had like a dress on, and she had, I don't know what was in her hand. And this, again, this was 3 years ago, so obviously I don't have the most clearest vision of like everything, but she had like something in her hand. It looked like a ball or something, and she was just standing like in the corner, like looking around. So I thought that was pretty weird that there was just like someone there, but I thought it was my imagination. So I turned back over to like the wall side of the couch, and I like cleared like my eyes. I looked back over, and she was right in front of me. Right, like I wish I could. Well, I don't know if you would be able to even see this if I recorded it, but she was right in front of my eyes, and like I feel like every time I blinked, she just got closer up to me. And Caitlin, you know how scary that was when I told you.
Yeah, that was really scary. I could just think that.
I'm gonna also tell you guys like another story if this isn't long enough, but she was so close up to me, like I cannot even tell you. So she was close up to me, and I was like looking at her, trying to see how she looked, and all of a sudden she like says, like whispers, 3 knocks, and she goes 1, 2, 3, and I blink, she's gone, disappeared. Obviously, at that moment, I'm way too scared to go to the bathroom. I did not go to the bathroom. I literally like held it in until the sun set. So I woke up the next morning, normal morning, ate breakfast, still in my mind remembering that. So basically, my mom was talking. I guess my grandma's friend also had some paranormal stuff going on, and she's actually, I learned this, she's actually able to see like the ghost world, I guess. So that morning they were talking about that, and I was like, oh, that's weird, maybe I should share my story. So I decided to tell my mom what happened. She was like, wait a second, 3 knocks. Like 3 knocks? And I was like, yeah. She said 3 knocks, and she like disappeared. So she was like, hold up. So she went to my grandma's friend, and she told my grandma's friend about what just happened to me that night. And she came back to me and she said that my grandma's friend, every single night, now her bedroom is on the first floor, so she is not close to where I was sleeping. She was on the first floor. She said that every night on her bedroom door she hears 3 knocks, but she has no idea what it is. And honestly, this story is like just whoa. Like that's so, it's just like, I can't believe that actually happened to me, because that's like really weird. So you guys should comment down below what you guys think about that story. But like I said, this was 3 years ago. I don't have the most complete detailed vision, but that's the story. So about 3 weeks ago, this paranormal stuff happened again. I was watching a YouTuber, her name was My Life as Ava, and I was watching a scary story time of hers, and I was like, maybe I should look up some scary places near where I live. Now I'm not going to actually say what the place is or anything, because I don't want to like give any details where I live, obviously. And Caitlin also knows the story. I FaceTimed her right away as this happened. So basically, I was looking at places, and I saw this one place that was and they looked at it on this TV show called Ghost Hunters, which I have watched in the past. And so I decided I was going to look up Ghost Hunters and then the place that they were like looking at. And right as I was looking at that little article piece on Ghost Hunters, I was about to like try looking for the episode, but as I was doing that, my dog was sleeping, okay? She was sleeping. Like, there was nothing that could bother her in her sleep. Like, she was sleeping. I was quiet. Like, there's nothing, like, at all. She just randomly got up, started barking out my window for straight 10 minutes. 10 minutes straight. Maybe 5 minutes, but like 10 minutes straight. After a while, she sort of calmed down, but as I was looking at that article, she started barking for 10 minutes. And right after that, I got really weird feelings, like weird. And that night, I asked my friend, and I told my other friend about this, not Caitlin, but my other friend, and she said, because I asked her if she wanted to help me, like, explore more about this, and, like, see what, like, okay, my words are getting stuck here, but if you know me, I like to, like, actually explore this and, like, see what it's all about. So she was like, no, Riley, you can't do that. And I was like, what? Why? And she was like, I'll tell you at school tomorrow, but, like, don't do it. Like, trust me, just don't do it. Also, if you hear rain, my window's open. And I was like, okay, can you just tell me now? So, like, I got her to finally tell me, and she said that she had a dream about me. Caitlin was here when she said this. She said she had a dream about me that I texted her, like, about scary stuff, and then I almost died in her dream. Now, this might not seem as scary, but for me at that moment was super scary because it was like I was reliving the dream that she just had. And so then I went to all my other friends and I asked, did you have dreams about me? Multiple people had dreams that were including me getting, like, going to jail, getting hurt, almost dying experiences. So that was so weird to me because that's, like, I don't think anybody would just, like, randomly have dreams about me getting killed at some point. And it all just... Okay, Caitlin just randomly hung up on me, so... I don't really think that is, like... It's fine. I don't really think that's, like, a normal thing to just randomly happen. So the next morning, Caitlin calls me and she says she had a dream about all the things that happened in one. So...
What? Wait, didn't I say, well, I don't really remember anymore. And didn't I say, like, I was in it too, but I tried to help you, but I couldn't help you?
Something
and,
like that. And
same thing about Pizza Man that raped you, everything.
Yeah, that happened. But, in all these stories, no one was able to really help me. Well, I obviously didn't die in their dreams, but they weren't really able to help me to the point where, like, I could
You didn't get hurt.
Exactly. So that happened. So sadly, I'm gonna have to end it off there. But I'm gonna make a second part to this about what happened, like my other story time that happened right after this. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, leave a like. And yeah.